That's it.
But you
Check
should.
on that nigga Draymond. Get your
Get your
bitch
bitch
ass out of here.
Fuck, bro. Come on, man.
Security.
So let everybody know, who is MEECHY? Who is DJ MEECHY?
I ain't nobody. So I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I DJ, and I got my DJing and I got my comedy stuff that I do on social media.
Right.
Little razzle dazzle.
Okay, that's what's up. So yeah, you downplaying a little bit. Huge DJ, huge comedy stuff on Instagram and everything else. No.
It ain't that. A little razzle dazzle.
But what's going on? How's COVID changed your life so far? You and your friends how's it going practicing social distancing and all of that?
So to be honest, I have a very, very small circle. Okay, so I interact with certain people from Louisville and stuff like that, but I have always been to myself. So I'm one of those people who post those memes and say those things about how this is normal for them. You know what I'm saying? So it hasn't impacted my social life because I'm usually at the crib working on videos or something like that or DJing. But it has impacted me being able to DJ in the club, which has hurt me the most. But it hasn't stopped my videos. Only being in the club and rocking parties.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for someone that says, you post those memes, it's not bothering you too much besides, the club stuff.
Yeah.
How does somebody like that get 1 million followers on their own, on Instagram, on their own? Okay. How does that happen?
So,
how do you feel about that?
I feel like there's still more, like every time I reach something, I feel like, and I'm not even like BSing about this. I'm just like, this is the God honest truth. But like when I remember when I got 50,000 followers, I was like, all right, I want 100,000. And when I hit 100,000, I was like, all right, this ain't nothing. Let me get 200,000. I got 2, and it was like, it just kept going and going. So like now I'm at 1 million. I would be cool just at 1.1. And then when I get 1.1, it'll change. I'll be like, all right, I need 1.2, 1.3, just keep going. And it ain't even just about numbers as far as how many followers. To me, it's like, okay, how many people rock with me? How many people interact with my page? It's about engagement.
Right.
It's not about I know people who go out and spend thousands of dollars to get millions of followers and stuff. And, that's not what it's about. It's about just building your audience, not just about followers, people who actually come to your page, whether they follow you or not.
Okay, that makes sense. So at what moment do you actually feel like you became an internet sensation? Because you are. And for me, I know personally, I've seen you. I mean, to me, it happened overnight. It's like, boom, this 1 million? Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, it took years, though. I think when I first started doing it, it was maybe around 2017. And then 2017 was going crazy. 2018 was going amazing. 2019 was going amazing. And 2020 going great. You know what I'm saying? But, I had to kind of figure out something else to do because since sports has stopped, it hasn't stopped me completely because I still got 1 million things that I can make skits on. But my primary niche is sports with the most emphasis is on NBA. Right. And with that being gone, and now I got to find old stuff. I got to find like animals. I got to find all kind of stuff. Yeah, so that has impacted me too. But
okay. And did someone influence you to get into comedy, or what really got you into comedy?
What got me into comedy? Honestly, I've seen voiceovers in the past. I remember last time I saw a voiceover was like, I was so young. I remember being like 20 years old. It was like 2006. And I remember I saw this one somebody did a voiceover over like X-Men. It was some old X-Men and like Bebop and Rocksteady, did some Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. And I thought this stuff was hilarious. I remember like for years just going back and watching the same old 2 videos over and over.
Right.
And I always told myself, like, one day I'm gonna start making videos. I'm gonna do my own voiceovers. And I said that forever. For like over 10 years, I was like, man, one day I'm gonna start doing voiceovers. And then I got on Instagram, and one day I just did it. And the first one I ever did was like, I think I did like a monkey or something, and he threw some poop at somebody. And then I think like the next one I did, next one I did was one of the UK players, like when they was losing, they lost a championship or something like that. And they was crying. I did a voiceover over it, and it was terrible. I thought it was terrible, but it was funny to me. And it went viral on Facebook, and I was like, "What? You going viral?" I'm like, "Whoa!" And then I was like, "All right, I'm gonna keep doing this." You know what I'm saying? And
I remember that one.
Yeah.
No, that's what's up. I'm so proud of you. And let's talk about your slogan.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
What you
Check
see?
on a nigga
Get
Draymond.
your-
Get your bitch.
What's up with that? Where did that come from? And tell us what the slogan is and where it came from.
And it is a good question. And honestly, so the things that I say, sometimes I write a script, right?
Okay.
And sometimes most of the time I'm just freestyling. Like if it's like a long dialogue with two people going back and forth, yeah, I'll write a script at that time. But if it's just like random things happening real fast, I'm just freestyling. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm really, when I talk, the things I'm saying is just stuff that I would say if that was me in the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but the slogan to keep it all the way 100, I sat and thought about it one day. I was like, damn, where did that slogan come from? I remember always saying it, but I remember when I used to say it the most was when me and my brothers used to play Nintendo and Sega and stuff like that. And like we were talking about Mortal Kombat. I'm talking about like 90s. I'm talking about like Sega, like Super Nintendo.
Back in the day. Right.
Fighter. And like, you know how you get that last little punch and you're like, especially on Street Fighter, and they go, and then I remember we used to say that, I'm like, get your ass out of here.
Check on a nigga Draymond. Get your bitch ass out of here.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, super dope. Have you met any celebrities or as far as in the comedy business since you've been doing this, or talked to any?
Yeah, I've talked to a lot of people. I've talked to a lot of basketball players, celebrities. It's been a lot of people, man, that hit me up. You know, some people just like telling me they love my work, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, some people, and then sometimes, the craziest thing is sometimes it'll be a celebrity that's following me, and I don't even know they following me. I just happen to be on their page.
That's what happens with 1 million followers. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, I just be feeling bad sometimes. Like, I wish there was a way for me to find out who all is following me, so that way I don't have to just stumble upon your page.
Right.
There's a famous boxer now who left a comment on a video I did like years ago.
Really?
I just stumbled on that. He's like, man, I love your work, and he left this long comment and everything, and I'm just now seeing it. Like, you know. So.
That's what's up. So yeah, you're bomb DJ. Oh my gosh, and doing the comedy thing. How's it managing both? And when did you actually get into DJing?
Well, it's a good question because like, I started DJing in 2014, and I started the comedy stuff in 2017. But as far as how I manage both, is honestly, like most days, I'm just constantly working. I don't really like. I love just chilling. You know, I like doing things like that. I like to just chill, play PlayStation at the crib. But you know, DJing and voiceovers and comedy and stuff like that, that takes all of my time. So like,
I bet.
Most weekends, I'm working on videos from the time I wake up, as soon as I wake up, to the time I go to bed. Sometimes I'm working on videos like all weekend. So sometimes it can be like one video that I work on all weekend. From sun up to sundown. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And then I still work too. So my job takes a lot of my time too. So if after I get off work, then it's like, all right, I'm gonna jump on a video or I'm gonna work on some music. So it's very difficult, but it's basically from sun up to sundown. Like I'm working on something. You know, is there one that you prefer over the other, or you love both of them? You're super dope at both of them. You're hilarious and you're a bomb, but you know that. I appreciate it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It'd be hard to choose one or the other. I mean, I'm passionate about both. But if I had to choose one to like to do, if I can only do one the rest of my life, it would be DJing. I love music. You know.
Okay. And what are there any specific comedians or artists in general or other DJs that you actually watch? Like, who are some of your favorites for music and for comedy?
For music, well, for me, like being in, you know, in the Miami area and everything like that, it's like you get more exposed to more different cultures. So before I moved down here, all I knew was like hip hop, R&B. You know what I'm saying? But down here, like I've learned, I've become big fans of like certain Spanish artists, certain African artists, Haitian artists, you know, Jamaican artists. Like I listen to all that stuff more than like it's literally taken over my love. I still love my hip hop, but it's like I listen to all of that stuff more than I listen to my hip hop.
Right, much more of a variety, more diverse, all of that.
Yeah, way more diverse. But who inspires me? Just about everybody. Like there's. I mean, I can probably, because I used to listen to music for meaning, but now I don't really listen to it for meaning. Is more so like what puts me in a good mood, like what I want to bop to, what I want to dance to, you know, something.
Oh yeah, you're a dancer too. We forgot about that.
Oh yeah. That was the first thing I used to do. I was dancing for everything.
Right.
So, yeah.
You want to show us something real quick?
Nah.
I got you next time.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any pros and cons of the entertainment business in general? What's your pros and cons?
Pros and cons. You know, it's the entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not about punching clocks. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the grind. It doesn't matter if you're an actor, a dancer, a comedian, a rapper, a singer. It's not about going to work for 8 hours and punching in and punching out. It's about putting in the grind and not even counting your hours. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm DJing or if I'm working on a skit or something like that, I'm not counting the hours. I'm just grinding it out because I have some time. If I got some time, you know what I'm saying, some free time, I'm not going to go have fun. I'm going to spend most of my time working so I can get a project out. And so at the end of the day, if you have a job, you know what I'm saying, you just need to be good at your job. And you can actually be a person that has good music, or you can be good at something, but when you're in the entertainment, it's just all about if somebody likes you. And somebody has to see you. They need both. They need to see you and they need to like you. So it's just part of it. I mean, it's like you can be the biggest thing on earth right now, and then next year you could be nobody. And that's anything, whether you're a rapper, comedian, anything.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know we kind of talked about it, but do you have a favorite comedian? Or is it just you?
Honestly, I don't. I don't think I have a favorite comedian. I like different people, but I don't have like somebody that's like, all right, I gotta listen to him. Like, it's not like that.
Yeah, and your stuff's super original. This is so dope. It's hilarious. Yeah. What feedback would you give to a struggling DJ or comedian, or what advice would you give them, if any?
Man, do your research. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most people come out the gate, you know what I'm saying, trying something what they think is supposed to work. It's at the end of the day, whatever you try first ain't supposed to work. So you gotta be ready to reinvent whatever you're doing. And this comes with everything. Doesn't matter what, if you're in the entertainment business, whatever you want to do, you gotta be ready to learn, do research, and be willing to take constructive criticism. Be ready to continue grinding. Don't count the hours, just keep working, and be ready to, and be versatile and be ready to change. If something isn't working, it doesn't mean give up. It just means, go back to the drawing board, figure something out, and just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Thank you. I'm sure somebody's listening out there right now that's gonna take that advice. What do you have coming up next? Is there anything we should be looking out for? Or are you just trying to figure out your next move with the comedy skits to basketball comes back? Or
honestly, well, I don't like to say things that I'm gonna do, and you know what I'm saying, and that's why I know, you know what I'm saying. So, but I would say that I'm just gonna, you know, push more on other platforms and other things that don't, you know, outside of my original niche, which is like, you know, voiceovers and things like that. So, actually, before I ever, like around the same time I started doing voiceovers, I actually, I made a skit of myself. So I may get back into my skits more, especially with TikTok being around. It's so easy to edit videos and create content now, and everybody's a comedian now. So everybody's a dancer now. So it's like, you know, it's just so much opportunity. So I don't know. I'm just gonna branch out some more, a few more things, keep pushing YouTube, and just see what sticks. You know, and just put my hands in a lot of pots, and you know, just keep grinding.
Well, we'll be waiting for, you know, we always support you and be looking out for it. Do you have any shout outs?
Shout outs, man. Shout out to everybody at Louisville. Everybody from Louisville, everybody back home. Shout out to y'all, man. 502 Louisville.
Oh my God. That's what's up. Well, we appreciate you, DJ MEECHY. I ain't gonna say your government name, but I know it.
Right.
Do you want to tell everybody where we can find you at?
At DJ MEECHY Meech, DJ MEECHY MEECH. Shout out to 50 Deuce Radio for having me. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you for checking in with us, and we'll be doing this soon, very soon, and hopefully this quarantine will be over soon. I hope you stay safe, and thank you so much for rocking with 50 Deuce Radio.
All right, rock with y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you, Brody.
Get your bitch ass out of here. Come on, man. Security. Security.